guys? Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. June 18th was a crazy day. 500% gain in GEVO. Okay, this woke up the small cap market. If you follow my channel, you know, just a couple days ago I posted a video about it's mid cap mania. Was the title of the video, because all of the volume, all of the follow through, the continuation has been in mid caps. Okay, recent IPOs have been going crazy. Stocks that have been trading for, you know, less than like 180 days or something like that are just seeing massive moves. Okay, and over the last 2 weeks, the majority of the money that I've made has been in these mid caps, getting larger position size, heavier volume, you know, smaller percentage gains, but on bigger position size. And I also made a video about position size just recently because of that. But today it was back to the small caps. There was a lot of action today. Today was probably one of the most active days I think we've had in True Trading Group. Not just myself and the trade announcements and how many times that I was active in stocks that I was trading, but some of our other moderators like Jason and Alex, I know, and Elena were very active today. Some of the other TTG traders that run the chat room with me during the day were all very active today. Because there was a lot of, VSTM was a great trade. Alex and Jason nailed that one. There was ALVR, I think, is another stock that went crazy today that people in chat call. There's just a lot of action. And what I'm going to talk to you about now is this GEVO trade. I caught GEVO, but just a piece of it. Okay, I was flat GEVO by $6.14. This thing went to $21 a share, and it's okay. Okay, it is okay. I left tens of thousands of dollars on the table in this GEVO, and I'm okay with it. Okay, because I was able to say to myself, guys, this is going to wake back up the small cap market. Let's stay focused, hang out for the whole day. You know, some people only trade the mornings. I said, stay around for the afternoon. I think we're going to have some really good opportunities, because I think GEVO is going to wake up the small cap market. So let's start to look for other low float stocks that might make a move. Then I caught a really nice trade in CLPS. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about with the video. I'll go over the GEVO trade with you, and then I'll go over the CLPS trade with you. But it's just kind of touching upon when you have a stock like a GEVO that's going crazy, even if you're not trading it, stay focused. You always have to stay focused. GEVO is one stock. There's thousands of stocks. It's not the only opportunity that there was on the day. Yes, it was the highest gainer. It was what everyone was talking about on social media. But if you're not trading it, so what? Okay, there's a lot of other opportunity, and that's why you always have to stay focused. You can't just be staring at a stock that just continues to run higher and squeezes and gives you that short squeeze type action, and you're just a deer stuck in headlights. You have to stay focused, and you have to look for other opportunity. Okay, and we were able to capitalize on that in CLPS in the afternoon. But first, let's go to the GEVO trade. So guys, I got to zoom this all the way in. This GEVO trade was a textbook VWAP break trade. Okay, we haven't gotten too much of this of these trades lately because the small cap market has been a little bit quieter, and this is typically a small cap type setup. But GEVO was gapping up today. Okay, this is a daily chart. Was gapping up today on news. It's a recent reverse split, a 1 for 20. So it's got a real small float. It's got the catalyst. You got that volume. So we gapped up and then pulled in. Okay, it's no surprise that we pulled in. A lot of these reverse split, low float stocks have been failing lately. So we pull in, but then GEVO finds support mid-gap. And when I started to notice, okay, I started talking about it around 10:15 or so, was that VWAP in the morning was proving to be a real nice area of resistance for GEVO. So I said, if we get that high volume break above VWAP, you have to look to get long. Okay, that GEVO with that recent reverse split, and sure enough, we popped through VWAP right here on an increase in volume. Let me pan this over. Okay, and I got long right here, guys, at $4.85. I'll take you to my trade announcements. I had to break my trade announcements up into 2 different screenshots, okay, because there were so many trade announcements today in chat. that I just had to crop out my alerts because of all the alerts. Like I said, Elena, Jason, Toner, Alex, and Jay, everyone was very active today. So I got to break it up, otherwise it won't fit on the screen for you. But here we are at 10:36 a.m. Long GEVO at 485. Stop loss at 475 mental. Meaning, guys, my stop loss is going to be just below VWAP. VWAP at the time was 478. So I'm setting my stop loss just around that 475 area to see if we can hold above that VWAP. And once we got that increase in volume on that candle right there, as we popped through VWAP, I got long at 485. And I'll pan over, guys. I took some profit off right here at 508 in front of the high of the day, just in case the high did not break. Okay, take it back to my trade announcements. Here we are. Took some profit, GEVO 508. Then I said took more profit, GEVO 530 as we broke through the high of the day. Right here was my second take profit. And then my final take profit, guys, was right here at 614. Take it back to my trade announcements. Final take profit, GEVO 614. Okay, so really, I mean, a really nice trade. 485 to 614 is a big trade. Okay, but I left, guys, I left tens of thousands of dollars on the table. As you can see, GEVO just never stopped. This thing just went all the way up to $21 a share. And when you look all the way back here where I got flat, it hurts. Okay, it hurts to see that type of action, but you know, it's nothing that we can do about it. You just got to keep on, you know, it was a great trade. And I'm very happy with the trade. I'm not kicking myself because realistically, guys, I'm not holding this stock to $21 anyway. Okay, just to be realistic with myself and the way that I trade. So that's kind of, you know, GEVO was a monster trade, but I started to say to myself around noon, I said, guys, if we get that all-day runner type action in GEVO, watch for this to wake up the small cap market. Let's look for other opportunities, look for other low float stocks that can make moves in the afternoon, and let's capitalize on those, because once GEVO cools off, you're going to have traders that banked big on it are going to look for other opportunities, and you're also going to have traders that missed GEVO are going to look to capitalize elsewhere, and they're going to start to say, okay, the small float runners are moving, let's look for another one. And that's what I started to do after GEVO went crazy. Okay, was I started to look for other opportunity, and I came across CLPS. Okay, I really liked CLPS for multiple reasons. First, it's a recent IPO. Okay, recent new issue. These recent new issues have been going absolutely crazy, and on Friday we had this big, strong gap up day on huge volume that I feel, you know, small caps were still not really that strong last week, so the gap up got faded. I feel like a lot of traders got short CLPS on Friday, so you have a short position that's in this. We had a recent IPO. We also have today's low held Friday's low, so now you know you've got support down there on that 770 area. And as we zoom in, I want you to see here that right around 1 o'clock, we broke through the high of the day on the strongest volume the stocks had the entire morning. I don't like lunchtime breakouts, okay, for those that know me in the way that I trade. Lunchtime breakouts tend to fail more often than not, typically because volume is lighter. However, the time that you need to pay attention to a lunchtime breakout is when the volume that comes in on that break is the heaviest volume the stock has experienced all morning. That's when you need to pay attention to it. That's when it is significant. And that's exactly what we saw on CLPS. Okay, so we've got a recent IPO. That IPO sector's been red hot. You've got a double bottom support at Friday's low. Okay, you've got that heavy volume break through the high of the day. Then after we broke through the high of the day, you can see we started to hold above it. Okay, so here's the previous high of the day. I'll circle it. And now here we are holding above that high as we consolidate for the rest of the lunchtime session. And I thought once 2 o'clock rolls around and volume comes back into the market, that I think this CLPS can make a move. Okay, I sent out a tweet on Twitter. Guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you give me a follow at Mike_TTG. Okay, I sent out a tweet here. Keep eyes on CLPS this afternoon. As GEVO cools off, we might see traders flock to some of these other runners. Okay, I sent that out right in the afternoon. Now I'll take you back to my trade announcements, and you can see here at 1:30 p.m. long tier 1 CLPS at 963. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Right there is where I got long a tier 1 position on CLPS. Okay, added to the position as you got the increase in volume. Okay, I was talking about in chat adding to the position as we got a high volume break through the current high, which was $10. So I added to the position right here as volume started increasing after 2 o'clock. It was the perfect time for the stock to break through the high and the perfect time for it to start to get volume. Okay, you typically want to see volume start increasing after lunchtime. So around that 2 to 2:30 time frame is when you want to start to see volume increasing. That is your indication that the stock is going to push. Okay, and that you're going to get an afternoon runner. So once we got that increase of volume, I added to the position and we took off. Okay, take you to my trade announcements. Took some profit off at 10.48, sold the bulk of my position at 10.80, and then my final take profit in CLPS was at 11.56 at 3:03 p.m. We'll go back to the chart. Oh, sorry. Right there. I almost caught the dead high. Guys, the high of the day is 11.74. My final take profit was 11.56. Okay, that's a 20% gain on my final take profit on CLPS. And if it wasn't for GEVO, I probably don't make this trade. And if it wasn't for GEVO, this trade probably doesn't even trigger. Okay, but it's understanding and it's recognizing that a trade like GEVO is going to wake up some of the other small cap market and some of these low float runners, and it's about staying focused and not just being a deer stuck in headlights staring at GEVO be up 500% on the day, and staying focused, taking the education that you have and looking for opportunity elsewhere. And that's exactly what we did in chat today in CLPS. Congratulations to everyone that caught CLPS. Congratulations to anyone that caught that GEVO. There's a lot of members that caught a bigger chunk of that than I did, flat at 6.15. Some members held on to it a little bit longer, so congrats to them. I expect a nice day tomorrow. I think that GEVO trade is going to wake up the small cap market. I'm watching CLPS big time tomorrow, guys. If CLPS gets through 12, I think we're going to explode. So I'm looking for CLPS possibly to give us a gap up tomorrow and some continuation. All right. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Tomorrow's TTG Tuesday, actually. You can come into chat and trade with me and the rest of the TTG traders for free, guys, on TTG Tuesday. Just go to the website, www.truetradinggroup.com, and make sure you sign up and register for your spot to come join us in chat. Okay, I hope to see a lot of you in chat tomorrow. Send me a direct message during the day. Say what's up. Let me know you're from the YouTube channel. I love to chat with everybody. I'll answer some questions and we'll get to it. So I got big hopes for tomorrow. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Take care.